Good evening, YouTube. It's the half man, half amazing Black Clark Kent coming at you live. So it's been a long 6 days. Good to be back. I want to give you guys an update of what's going on, and I also want to talk about general topic that I had this general discussion I had today with somebody. So here's the rundown of what's going on. So things are looking really good. I interviewed last week. I was the number one candidate out of all the candidates, which I'm very thankful for. Nothing set in stone, but I was number one candidate. So I have to go back in a couple weeks to do some other things I need to take care of. So they want me to come back in 3 weeks. I'm gonna go back and get the ball rolling. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. I'm very humbled that I was able to go in there, be myself, answer the questions truthfully and honestly, and I think all the hard work is paying off. I mean, like I said, nothing's done yet. It hasn't been a job offer. I got a conditional job offer, but nothing's set in stone. I still a little bit of a process I have to go through, and I'm looking forward to going through that process. So I want to give you guys an update on that. Had a good time. It was great to be away from the cold weather. Looking forward to going back and getting the ball rolling, get this ball continue rolling, and the process even going further. So that's the update on that one. I did one live video out there. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I did an update when I was out there, but I was very vague, and I was vague for a reason. I'm still kind of vague right now, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an update that things are going in the right direction. And I keep emphasizing nothing's set in stone. There's no guarantees, anything like that at all. There's still a couple more things I need to do. I just couldn't do it while I was out there. That they had a couple of appointments. So the appointments are made. I'm putting the time off request in tomorrow, and I'll be flying back out there, and we'll see what happens. But just want to give you an update on that. I also want to have a conversation with you guys. I had talked to somebody today, a lot older than I am, and we were talking about a variation of things, and one of the things that were brought up was marriage relationships. And one of the things that we're both in agreement is, unfortunately, we live in an era now where there's a lot of social media, and we live in an era where, like, with social media comes responsibilities, and also at the same time, it's like, okay, you want to balance your life, you want to balance your personal life, but when you put your personal life on social media, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And what you don't see anymore is people not okay, let me take that back. We don't see a lot of, I mean, you'll see some of it, but it's not like it used to be, where like you see a guy and a woman, they've been together for 20, 25, 30 years and married, and and living this happily ever after life. Like, I was having a conversation tonight with this guy who's like, yeah, social media, like, if I feel like everyone does something for, like, the approval of others. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody. Some people, not everybody. It's like, you do things to try to get likes from the gram, or likes from Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I understand that social media can be marketing, but at the same time, like, what does it have to do with, like, risking your future in terms of relationships? And when I say that is, like, you don't see people married like that for 25, 30, 35, 40 years. Not anymore. It doesn't happen anymore. I haven't seen that in a long time. Even with people that I'm on Facebook with, or people that I see on the gram, like, you be in relationships and then all of a sudden it doesn't work anymore, or people that were married, they're separated, like, and I've been guilty of this in the past. Like, I feel like the main thing for a relationship to work is communication. And I understand sometimes things can get hot and heavy, and there might be personality clashing, there may be arguments and stuff like that, but it's like, I feel like there's a lot of people like, oh, it didn't work out, so I'm on to the next one. Men and women. And I'm like, what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened to the old fashioned, like, we're gonna work it out. Let's work it out. Let's we love each other. Let's make it work. Yeah, I don't see that anymore. Like my grandparents were married for like 70 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe 50, 60, 70 years. I don't know. But I mean, I understand we live in a different era, but what happened to, like, being monogamous and being, like, working things out, and, like, not making memes of each other on Facebook, or making a meme of like how, men ain't shit, women ain't shit, and, stuff like that. That's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to, like, having a conversation off of social media. Like, I see a lot of people on social media, like, dogging the father of their children, or the dogging the mother of their children. Like, for what? Like, why are you doing that for? Like, it makes you look just for a couple of likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going on social media to seek approval from others, then you're already doomed. Like, I do things because I want to do things. I don't do things to seek the approval of others. Because at the end of the day, only person gonna look after myself is myself, and I don't seek the approval from others to try to validate what I'm doing. I like to share my stories with my YouTube friends and family. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you guys checking out my videos, and, leaving comments, leaving thumbs ups. I appreciate that. It makes me, like I said from day one, this is our channel. It's not my channel. It's our channel. I want to make it the best channel I could possibly make it. But at the end of the day, I don't seek a validation from people because I do certain things. I do things because I want to do them, and I think it's the best for me. Now, I'm all for advice, I'm all for suggestions, and I'm all for everything that comes to the community. But if I post a video, or I post something, a meme, something like that, I do it because I want to. It's not because I'm seeking validation from anybody. And we live in an era now where some people are doing things just to seek validation from others. And, you know, like I said, instead of communicating with your significant other, you want to go trash him or her on social media. It's a shame. And, like, also, I see, like, these grown men, these grown women, like, arguing back and forth on, like, we'll use an example. We'll use Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, that whole thing going on there. You've seen grown people on Cardi B's Twitter or Nicki Minaj's Twitter going back and forth, back and forth. At the end of the day, do they care about the fans? Yes, but literally they don't really care about you as a person. They care about you as a fan. But at the end of the day, why are you arguing about who's better on social media? That's childish and petty. You're grown adults arguing on a music artist's Facebook or Twitter. Like social media has gotten people very brave. People have been brave all of a sudden on social media. The things you say on social media, you would never say it in real life on a person's face. So it's just very interesting how that turn of events happened with that. So I don't know. I've been recently back on social media for reasons, certain reasons. I do things for a reason, and I want to keep people in the loop about what I'm doing. So that's why I'm back on social media. Like I said, I appreciate you guys checking out my videos. Try to make as much content as I can, but in the process of all that, I'm in the middle of a transition, which is starting to come together real quickly. So I'm very thankful for where I'm at now. I wrote something the other day on Twitter, and you can take it for whatever it's worth. But one of the things I always think about is, like, when you're in a relationship with somebody, or you try to do things for the betterment of both of y'all, because I always say, in order for a relationship to work, you guys have to come together, not apart. But I wrote something the other day that's something that I wrote this on the plane as I was coming back from the West Coast, And let me see if I can quote exactly what I said. I said, food for thought. Never put your future or your livelihood in the hands of another person whose best interest is about themselves. Could set you back immensely. When you do things, you're supposed to do them for the betterment of both parties, not just one party. And that's where the communication comes into play again. Like I said before, you can take what I just said for whatever it's worth. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna sacrifice, and because relationship is a sacrifice, you're sacrificing your singlehood to be in a relationship with somebody to try to build and grow with that person. And at the end of the day, if the other person wants to do something that's not in the best interest of both people, and at the same time set you back immensely, then what was the point of being in a relationship in the beginning, from the jump? But there's even there. Some food for thought. Never put your livelihood or your future in the hands of somebody else whose intention is only about themselves. It will set you back immensely. Think about that. Think about that. And, me personally, the last couple months have been interesting, but it's also been an eye-opening experience. I'm having a great time with the way things are coming along, and I'm not out here to prove anyone right or wrong. I'm on a personal mission to try to grow professionally in my career. I want to grow. Who wants to stay at a job and be stagnant? I want opportunity to growth. I want opportunity to make more money. I want an opportunity to be in a better environment. And that reality is hopefully coming to fruition real soon. So I'm on that Patriots Bill Belichick mindset, one day at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day. The one thing about me is I'm very patient. I'm very meticulous, and I'm very optimistic. I'm one of these people, I think, with the glass half full at all times. I also try to see the good in people. I never try to look at people in a negative light. I always give people chances, and that's just who I am as a person. So, things happen for a reason. Some things good, some things bad, but at the end of the day, you can have more good things than bad things, and I feel like you've had a productive day. Not everyone has good things that happen to them, and hopefully those things turn around. We're 14 days in 2019, and I gotta admit, my 2019 started off on a good note, and I'm very thankful. I don't take it for granted, but started off on a good note, and I only see it going upward from here. So I want to make this video short, even though I'm gone almost 13 minutes. I wanted to make it short and to the point. Once again, I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. I appreciate your subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Anyone else that likes my channel, subscribe. Like I said, it's our channel. I'll be doing some more content when time permitting. I'm kind of on a busy schedule. I'll probably dabble another video too before I leave again, because I will be on a plane in 3 weeks back out to the West Coast, and hopefully I'll have some more good news for you guys. I know it's a long process that I have to go through, but there's some other avenues I have to take care of. That's why I have to go back in a couple of weeks. So I'll do a video live from there again. Hopefully I'll do another video too before I leave, but if not, stay tuned for that video out there in Arizona again. So, all right, YouTube, just wanted to make a quick video, let y'all know what's going on, some food for thought, what's on my mind today. I appreciate y'all checking me out. Going strong on some of the other videos. Check out some of the other content that I have on this channel. I appreciate everyone being a loyal supporter, a subscriber of mine. It means the world to me. And I'll check you guys later, all right? The Half Man, Half Amazing signing out. Peace.